Alright, hello my wonderful students. Today we're going to be talking about how to graph a line using mx plus b. And we're going to talk about the different things of what mx plus b means before we do these three examples. So we have mx plus b. So we have y is equal to mx plus b. So for these things we have we're going to start with our m here. And then we're going to work on our b. So our m is basically our slope or our rate of change. We're usually going to use it as a rise over a run. And I'll explain what that is once we actually get into it. And our b is actually going to be our y-intercept. It's basically where it hits the y. So we're going to get into it, and I have three different equations here to kind of like show you what's going on. So the first one we can actually do in this nice color here. And we can see here we have our y-intercept here. And then we have our slope here. If the slope, for example, is just 2, for just a number, then we can always set it as m is equal to 2 over 1, because anything over 1 is itself. And we know our b is equal to 1, which is our y-intercept. So once again, we'll start off with our y-intercept. And just basically where it's going to hit the y-axis. And this, this is the y, and this is the x here. And then we're just going to do our slope, which is our rise over our run. So we're just going to go up 2, and we're going to run 1, and that's going to be our another point. Once we have that, we can draw our line going through the 2 points here, boop, and that would be our line. For the next one here, I wanted to do a different one just to show you guys, but we don't have an, here we go, we don't have an mx here. We just have a y-intercept. So our slope is actually going to be 0. So it would technically be this, like if we were to write it in terms of y is equal to 0x plus 3, because we don't have an mx, we have a 0x, but we just end up writing it as y is equal to 3. So our b is equal to 3, which means that all we have to do is count up 3. So 1, 2, 3, which is here. And since we have no slope, our actual line is going to look like this, straight across. All right. Let's move to the next one. And this one here, we don't have a b. So what we're going to do, let's do this one in purple. Well, I guess we already used purple. Let's do it in red. So this one, we don't have a b. So all we do is we have a slope. So our m is going to equal to negative 2 over 1. Remember, like I said before, because we have our slope just with the number negative 2, we have to put it over 1. So we have our rise over run. Okay, so we have our slope at y is equal to negative 2 over 1. And because our b is 0, because technically if we had something here, it would be plus 0. We're just going to put our dot at 0 here. And we're going to rise negative 2. So we're going to go down 2, 1, 2. And we're going to run 1. And that would give us our line. That goes here. And that's the basic gist of how this works.